What is up, bookworms and constant readers? Welcome back to my channel. Today is all about Harry Potter. The very first Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This isn't my first time reading Harry Potter, but it's been quite a while since I read the books. I never did finish the series. I think it was the last book I never did finish for some reason. So I hadn't seen them in a while, and I watched one of the movies like a month ago, and I was like, I need to get back into those and finish that series, because I've seen all the movies, and I've read most of the books. And I thought it would just be a fun book to add to the channel. So, today we're going to talk about Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. First, we'll talk about the cover. I think these are just reprints of the original first edition covers. I should have got out my first edition hardbacks and looked, but I think they are. But what's cool about these books is you can get quite a few different unique covers if you have the hardbacks, and they have some different collections you can get. They have the house collections, which come in like a little trunk that's decorated like whatever house you want. They also have, I think there's one or two companies out there, and what they do is they sell replacement dust jackets that will give your hardbacks a really unique look, and I've seen a couple different forms of those. So there's a lot of different covers out there. So your cover may not look like this cover, but I think everybody has heard of Harry Potter. This is one of those books, one of these stories that they are going to be read and remembered for quite a long time. I think this will definitely become a classic as the years go by, very similar to like The Grapes of Wrath or Moby Dick, Gone with the Wind. Just name your classic, and I think these will come up. In my opinion, this is one of the three greatest stories ever written. My three favorite stories of all time are Stephen King's The Dark Tower, Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, and J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter. It's just a fun book to read, and it's so well written and so well done. And it's not just for kids. Adults can read this as well and enjoy it. And it's a book that is more about it's not so much, wizards and magic as it is teaching life lessons to kids, like doing the right thing and I don't know, like bravery and friendship. There are some things that I kind of laugh at when people talk about stuff like that, because there's also this like underlying tone of you're rewarded for breaking the rules, and it's kind of funny because a lot of people talk about the different morals and values that kids can get from this book, but you also kind of get rewarded for breaking the rules, and it's really how this book ends. You've got three rule breakers who are rewarded that changes the whole House Cup outcome. Um, but Rowling does a really good job of making you like the characters that she wants you to like and dislike the characters that she wants you to dislike. And the ending of the book, I don't think anybody saw it coming. There was no hint of it. I'm not going to spoil it, even though this book has been out forever and I think everybody has read it. I'm not going to spoil the ending. But what I'm talking about is you like Harry, you like Hermione, you like Ron, you like Hagrid, but you don't like Snape, you don't like Malfoy. And that kind of sets the ending up to being a surprise because your emotions and stuff are misdirected while something else is going on, and I think it's brilliant. So what's the book about? If you have never heard of Harry Potter, I gotta ask, what rock have you been living under? This is like, I think everybody on the planet has heard of Harry Potter. But in this first book, we are introduced to the main character of the story, Harry Potter. And there's two different worlds. You have the world like ours, which is called the Muggle world, the non-magical world, and then you have the Wizarding world, which is what Harry gets introduced to. And when Harry was a baby, his parents were murdered by this evil wizard. And the wizard tried to murder Harry as well, and the spell backfires. It leaves a lightning bolt scar on Harry's forehead, and this wizard he disappears. Nobody knows what happened to him. And his name is Voldemort. People are afraid to say his name, so he also goes by He Who Will Not Be Named. So Harry is an orphan, and he's left with his aunt and uncle in the Muggle world. And they hate wizards. They hate everything that has to do with the Wizarding world. They never talked to those people, and so they treat Harry like complete shit. And when Harry is old enough, at 10 years old, for 10 years he's suffered with these people, never had a birthday, he's never got to go anywhere, he's never got to do anything. He lives in this tiny little room under the stairs. He gets invited to Hogwarts School School of Magic. And all this is totally new to Harry. He doesn't know anything about this world or these people. And in the Wizarding world, he is like a celebrity. He's the boy who lived. And so he's thrown into this world, and everybody thinks he's, great and special, and he doesn't have a clue about anything. And Harry meets Ron and Hermione. They become friends, and along the way they learn about the Sorcerer's Stone and how Hogwarts is in danger because somewhere deep in the castle the stone is being protected, and the evil wizard Voldemort, he is trying to come back, and he wants this stone, and he's going to try and steal it. And of course, nobody believes Harry. They're not supposed to know this information as it is. All kinds of like fantastic things happen in the story. And it leads up to this ending that you're not going to see coming. It's like a total surprise. Who you thought was the bad guy really isn't the bad guy. And until the very end, like, you're so sure, like, this is who it is. And it's beautifully written. I recommend it to everybody. I think there's 7 books in all for the series. I think everybody's heard of Harry Potter at this point. I wanted to put it on the channel because it's a book that, since it first came out, I fell in love with. But yeah, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I will put book 2 on the channel when I read it. It has been added to my reading list. That's all I have for you in this video. Comment below on what did you think of Harry Potter. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I know people who hate Harry Potter. It doesn't make any sense to me, but yeah, they don't like it. My daughter does not like Harry Potter. But yeah, that's all I got for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. This is the first Harry Potter that is on the channel, but there's more to come. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, read more books.